recap. And I will start recording.
See.
Yeah. So I don't think too much happened last time. We met our new adventuring friend, whose name I definitely remember.
Tarvik.
It's definitely on the screen right now too.
Tarvik. There it is. I don't see. Oh, yep, I do see it. There you go. Tarvik. And we got to know him. That was fun. We learned that he was sort of sent up here by someone that we met, Francesca, and we were kind of suspicious of her, but she, I think, was going to meet one of our allies, Alcaeus. So she may be friendly. Who knows? And then we used the scrying mirror. And we saw, or Roland saw, a pretty disturbing thing that looked like someone laying on a slab, maybe an altar, and his sort of life force being drained out of him. Yeah, and then we, I don't know if anyone else wants to jump in, then we got in a boat, we rode out here, we went underwater, we found these caverns. We've got maybe 45 to 50 minutes left on our potions of water breathing and a big labyrinth to explore. So,
and we're constantly under attack.
yeah, we've been getting attacked by these, I think she said they were marrow, but as far as I can tell, they're just ugly fish people.
Mm-hmm.
We also, let's see. Cromwell left. Pretty big deal. He went back home.
Oh, how could I forget?
Yeah.
There was. I know that there were like dead bodies in the seaweed that were surrounding the hole that we swam into. That they were like swollen up somehow.
Yeah, they were like tangled up in the seaweed and bloated from being underwater for so long.
Yeah. And I'm tied to Cassandra's tied to Tarvik right now. We think
the cave is glowing, so
deep.
Cassandra can see.
Yeah.
If we get into the darkness,
it's a short
again,
range,
she'll notice.
yeah. And the thing we saw in the vision, that was apparently not underwater, right? So
correct.
We still haven't gotten to that area, I guess.
Super tiny thing, but when we were still in town, y'all talked to Ron a little bit, and he might be paying us for this.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly.
Yeah, that's right.
Barely.
10 gold per day?
Yeah. we gave him a friend's discount, and so that's going to come back to enjoy him later.
Yeah,
having to be our friends
karma. Now. Yeah. Tarvik introduced himself.
You learn that Tarvik's just so good at talking to people. He just got his point across so quickly.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, he might know like Cassandra's relatives or something because he knows.
I think just like briefly saw, not even met probably, but
yeah, like recognize someone that looked like me, or I look like someone he saw before, which is interesting. And we still have the overarching quest, which we're kind of ignoring because it seemed more pressing. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. With no more recap, we will go into the session here today. So we ended with Rieta doing her Mantle of Inspiration and everyone doing a little swapsies. And so after that, it became the underwater ugly sea creature's turn, which I alluded to accidentally was a marrow, but you guys know that already. So they will start. Let's see.
You're a little distorted.
Well, I believe
you're a little gurgly.
My audio.
Yeah.
Is it there?
Much better.
Yes.
No. I think it was when I transitioned into the page. Here, the two marrow that are by Tarvik, I believe, here, will go ahead and try and attack him. So that's 1 and 2. So this one misses with an 8, and then with a 20, the claw. The claw just comes towards you, Tarvik, and it rakes across your chest, giving you 11 slashing damage from the one that is up top, and the one that is closer to the bottom will go ahead and go into...
Can I use my reaction on that one who just hit me?
Yep.
I will post it, Wrath of the Storm.
Yeah, what save was it again?
It
Dex.
is a Dex, yep. I'll roll it.
Oh, that's a fail. It's a 3.
Okay.
A measly 3.
So that's 10 lightning damage.
Alright, let me make sure I mark this. Oh boy, this is going very slow.
I think it's probably just the 2 roll 20s again.
I know. I figured out a way to make this faster. This is bumming me out. Like I clicked and it's still not doing anything. Does 12 or 14 hit you?
Nope.
Okay.
Both miss.
So the second one below goes in towards you and tries, but is unable to grasp at you. To move it. So this one here. All right. So that's gonna end their turn.
Okay. Cassandra is... Okay, so I see those 2 over there. Doesn't look like I can get around them, so I will just run up. I swim up to them. And...
Run underwater.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the plate armor on, so I can't do that. I will attack the top one.
Please do so. Slashy slash. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then... let's see. Sneak attack. I can't remember if they just have to be within range or if they have to be specifically like attacking it. Okay, yeah, another enemy.
It's just within range, I think, so you should get sneak attack.
Okay. Got it. There we go. So 15 damage there.
Red eyes.
And then offhand attack. This is I would think.
Yeah, it does. Good.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, until there.
All right. You can see it is looking very heavily damaged. As soon as you stabby stab. Wait for it, guys. Look at this. It's a little delayed.
Wow.
Wow.
What? I didn't see anything.
Did you see the little blood?
No. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
I saw it. It was
Here, I
special.
did it again.
Oh, I saw it.
There,
I saw it.
yay.
Okay, I got it.
Yay.
A little slow. Sorry. If I have the time, I'll go ahead and do those little thingies because I enabled the macros, but anyway. And your turn, Cassandra?
Yep.
All right, cool. We roll into roll.
So the top one looks a little more hurt than the bottom one.
Indeed.
Page top, page bottom. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do magic missile first level. 1 bolt to the top one and 2 bolts to the bottom one.
Okay, 1 to the top. Alright, you can see the impact thudding. The top one, so, and the taking the hits.
And I'm not gonna move, so that's my turn.
All right. Then we go to Tarvik.
Alright, I'm going to Thunder Wave out in front of me at the two of them. Just at first level.
All right. Is that something that I need to make a save for? Yeah.
Yep, DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
All right.
I believe on a failure, they are pushed back 10 feet
They
as well.
both fail.
Okay, so they'll both go back 10 feet. And then 8 thunder damage.
All right. And does that end your turn?
Oh, hang on. I'll just. What I'm actually gonna do. Let's see. 1, 2. Gonna try to slide right to there with my movement. Just getting around. And then that will end my turn.
Okay, give me a second because this is rendering. I think perhaps the top one might. Oh no. Okay, continue.
Okay.
Alright, so then it is Rieta.
Okay. Rieta against the top one. Rieta is gonna yell out. I'm casting Vicious Mockery. You're a basic bitch.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
I'm so really disappointed
That's the one
that
thing.
no one, like your party, can't hear these in game.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed.
We hear them in our soul. We know what's happening.
Yeah. You see the little bubbles and you know. Ooh, that is a failure. And so with this, again, for some reason, all of you see as you're attacking this creature and taking your turns, you see that the little bubble escapes Rita's mouth and the creature makes eye contact with her and just has a very confused look on its face as it just stops and starts floating in the air. Or it starts floating in the water. Deceased.
I'm gonna just back up a little bit, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Then it is creature's turn. Here. And it's gonna try to attack. Ooh, yes. I believe this one hits, so that's 5 piercing, and I don't think an 11 hits you, Roland, right?
11 does not.
Yeah, so just 5 piercing from the one in the back. As it approaches you from the back at a very deft speed, it just goes into you with its face as it starts to bite you. This one here is going to go into Tarvik. And not with a nat 1, but let's see, what's the other one? Wow, 2 nat 1s in a row, 2 Tarvik. So as it's going towards you with its mouth and its claw, it just gets in its own way somehow, and it just kind of claws, and it then tries to bite you, so its arm is getting in its way, so it doesn't reach you, and you're just kind of looking at it a little confused because it looks really dumb. But that ends their turn.
Okay, so I still see this one, so I'm gonna swim up and sorry, over here where it's flanking.
Oh, I think I covered Roland's token. Oopsies. There.
Oh, yep, backstab it.
That hits.
17? Awesome. Nice sneak on that.
Very nice.
Another 15 damage. Still looking okay?
Ooh, give me 1 second. It is looking hurt, very hurt.
Alright, going in for another stab. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Another 6.
Nice. And describe this one to me.
I want it to be like right in its like liver. Like right in the back kidney maybe. Yeah. And just like really just one kidney and then the other kidney. And
Nice. And as you strike the second time around, you see the red pooling out into the water as you start to see its body elevate through the water as it floats up. Deceased. I think that ends your turns, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to Thunder Wave, first level.
Nice, nice. And I make that with a natural 20.
It should still take half damage, but it's not crushed.
Okay. And anything else for your turn?
Since it's not pushed, no. I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Oh. Sorry.
Don't worry, that's it. Friends will come save me, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, and
All
on
right.
my end, I'd rather that natural 20 have been something else, but whatever.
All right. I think it's me.
It is you, yes.
All right, I'm gonna move up to here. All right, and I do see the other one. I will then
Yep.
toll the dead on it.
Ooh. Wisdom? Yeah, wisdom. I make the
It's a
save.
shame. Yep. So it's just the 9 necrotic damage.
I hate when it's worse, like the
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
right? That's so
I hate
disappointing.
seeing it. I hate seeing it so much, but that's how it works sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
And then I'm gonna. So I'm down a couple hit points right now. I'm gonna bonus action healing word myself as well.
Cool.
Just at first level again. Gives back some hit points. And then that will be my turn.
Very nice.
Okay. I am going to do another Vicious Mockery. And to this one, I am going to say, this one's not up to scale.
Oh gosh, yes.
And then I'm gonna
Fail.
move.
Wow, I keep failing the vicious mockeries. That's great.
So that'll be disadvantage on its next attack.
All right, cool. Let's do like a red marker or something for that. Well, actually,
Well, I think it's about to make.
it's
its next
about to,
attack,
yeah.
so.
So I don't need it. Less work for me here. All right, so Roland, because you are right in front of it, it will be going for you again, and well, yeah, that for sure misses. And then 16, does that hit you?
16 hits.
All right, so that is 9 slashing damage as the bite went towards you, but for some unknown reason, it kind of missed you on the shoulder, and it just went off your armor. And then, well, I guess you're not wearing armor. Well, it went off your clothes. And then for the claw attack, it just goes into you and slashes you, you taking 9 slashing damage as it stays in place. So then it ends its turn.
Alright, so Cassandra has pretty limited vision, so she can't really see where everything's happening, but I guess I would have heard the thunder waves from Roland.
Yes, it's a very loud noise.
That way? Oh. How far is just next to Tarvik? 15, okay. Okay, I can barely see the one next to Roland, so I will. Guess I will bonus action dash so I can get up next to it. I'm like right on it. There. And then I just have one stab. So hopefully it works. Ah!
Unfortunately, just barely. It seems like you went for its body, but the tendrils that are kind of floating around it seem to have distracted you. You thought you were going for it, but you just barely miss.
Alright.
If that ends your turn, we go to Roland.
Does it look hurt at all? Or is it
Yes,
still...
it looks hurt, but it looks like it's still maintaining some vitality.
Okay. I'm gonna do Thunder Wave again.
Okay.
Just first level.
That is a fail. Gets moving over here.
And I am going to back up. No matter where I move, though, another one's gonna come and kill me, so... Maybe hide a little. Alright, that is my turn.
Hide amongst their corpses.
Yeah.
Alright, Tarvik.
Alright. I don't think I can. Can't quite make it all the way, but I'm gonna try. I can get right to here. And then I'm still a little bit out of range, so I'm just gonna Toll the Dead again on it.
Alright. And I make the save.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but... Alright. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Then...
Okay, I think I need to move to get line of sight on him, but I'm going to do another Vicious Mockery. Salmon's gotta say it, you suck!
Alright, give me 1 second. Nope, I failed that one. 14. You can see it's, again, each time Rieta does this, the creature looks both distraught and confused at the same time, taking damage, despite not knowing why they're taking damage. They are. And Rieta, that ends your turn?
Yes.
Okay. This creature here will come right up here and try and tackle both problems in front of it. Missing both. As it tries to split its attention to its dismay, it misses both. As it leans towards you, Cassandra, and tries to bite into you, and also tries to slash at Roland, missing both of you, falling just so short. And it ends its turn here.
It's gonna regret
Coming at you.
bad. Oh,
yeah.
Nice. Right in the gills.
Nice.
18 damage there.
You can see it is not looking good. It is blood pooling.
My offhand is just not doing good today. That's right. I still got a good hit in.
You did. The blood that poured out from your first hit clouded the area a little bit, so your visibility decreased, and your second swing missed. We'll say that's what happened.
Yeah. Perfect.
My turn?
It is.
I'm going to Firebolt. It should be half damage because it's submerged underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's
Which is
for sure hit, though. Very nice.
in case anyone's curious, still my 2d10 still does more damage than any other attack I can do. It's not a cantrip, so.
That's a good cantrip, though. I like that.
Oh, it's a great cantrip.
Yeah.
Especially
And
at 5th.
Yeah. That ends your turn, right, Roland? Alright. You can see it's taking the impact, but still holding strong. Well, not strong, but still holding on.
Alright. I am gonna shift my way over to here to flank, and then I will take a swing with my great axe.
Okay. Yep.
So it's 12 slashing damage.
Alright, describe your action.
So I would imagine I watch as Cassandra takes her short sword and stabs it right in the gills on the one, and it's angrily looking at her. And you watch as Tarvik, like, sinking to the bottom of this cave because of the heavy armor that he still has, just runs around and kind of pushes off this back ledge of the glowing moss, and just like brings his great axe down on the back of this guy's head.
Oh, very cool. And with that, if you're bringing it behind his head, it decapitates as the body starts aimlessly floating.
Sandra does a golf clap.
Tarvik is still Tarvik is confused on why you're clapping.
All right. With that, you feel no more water disturbances around you, and you don't hear any immediate noise that would indicate any enemy creature rushing towards to attack you.
I'm gonna point to Roland to take the lead this time, because I think so far as me and Rieta have done it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We came from this direction, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'm gonna start moving this way. Kind of wait for everyone to catch up, though, before I go too much further. Can I just, like, as I move, can I have my cantrip readied?
You may.
Alright, I have Firebolt readied.
And what is your trigger?
If I see an aggressive enemy.
Okay.
I have no idea if we're going the right.
We're going.
I mean, there's no way to know.
Yeah.
The other thing we could do is like split up.
No,
Yeah,
I'll never
yeah, 'cause
find
that's
each
a
other
good idea.
again.
Speaking of things, if I'm at the back of the party, I'm gonna pull out another piton and stick it in the wall right there.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta be kind of in range.
That's really smart.
There we go. Oop, didn't want that last one.
The
Big one and that little one are gonna go away, but the other two, that little one will stay. Right.
Okay.
And we'll keep going.
Should we like? I guess there's not really any way to track underwater. Like, should we try and like look for clues, or I don't keep going randomly?
I mean, you can try. Describe to me what you would be looking for.
Any clothing or blood trail or I don't know, frequent travel.
Based on that, make a investigation check for me.
Good.
That's good.
That is good. So, let me think about this. there's not necessarily, footsteps or anything because this is underwater, and the creatures that you've noticed are, they have an innate swimming so that they move around without touching the ground. But you notice as you take a look at the moss around the walls of where you're traveling that some appear to be a little bit brighter and like they've been perhaps like there's been water movement to kind of move the moss around so that it agitated it a little bit and again, this is a very minimal amount of brighter, but you can guess that perhaps this is someplace where they frequently have gone just based on the brighter area of the moss.
Okay.
Though
so the direction that
you're not quite sure to what extent though, because as you've gone, I'll say you started taking a look like since the battle area up until now, and you've been kind of taking a look. You've noticed that around these walls have been consistently a little bit of a brighter green compared to where you initially started. Towards the top right was perhaps a little bit less brighter green, but this area is a little bit more bright.
Okay. So I feel like we're going in a good direction. Alright. I won't stop.
Not necessarily good or bad, but you know that you're going in a path that has been traveled.
I feel like that's good.
Seems good. I'm gonna maybe stop in this room until everyone gets up and like gesture like which way y'all think. This way?
What are the options?
It's kind of 4 directions here, or 3 or 4, whichever way I think of it.
Yeah, 3 new directions. Yeah, I don't know. I guess keep going down.
We'll go down.
Yeah, I like down.
Oh, okay. Well, that actually helps. Okay.
Cassandra, you notice that this area, in comparison, is less of a vibrant green.
Okay. Never mind. Keep going left then.
Okay. Maybe saw something.
Roland, as soon move your token back. We don't do that. As soon as you appear here, you see that the familiar creatures, they are holding harpoons and they look at you in a very aggressive manner. Release your firebolt. Unfortunately, that misses, but as soon as you release it, they took a look at you. One moves a little bit in the front here, and I will say, everyone roll initiative, please. As soon as I put the turn. There we go.
Maybe it wasn't the best plan.
Fine, we'll be fine. You led us in the right direction.
Yeah, you took us where we needed to go.
Maybe.
Well, maybe. We don't know that. Maybe we're just like, spinning up all of our water breathing potion, fighting guys that are nowhere near where we need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Also possible.
Okay, so with this here, based on initiative, we have Tarvik going first. So Tarvik, right before you feel an urge to be battle ready, you see Roland just kind of gasp a little bit in terms of facial expression, stop, and then release a firebolt towards the area that he's kind of facing. It is now your turn. What do you do?
Okay. Well, let's start with the simple thing, which is getting in vision of whatever is going to be attacking, and I still can't see anything with that. All right. Well, then I'm gonna dash then as my action.
Okay.
And let's see how far. Oh, I'll take this slow just so I can see maybe. So if there's 15, all right, that's good. And then I'll take another 5 to there.
Okay. That ends your turn,
And yep, that's gonna be my turn.
right? Okay. Rieta.
Thanks. I'm just looking at one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I am going to swim up to here. And I am going to use my expended bardic inspiration to give Roland, Cassandra, and myself the Mantle of Inspiration. So we gain 5 temporary hit points. We may move up to our speed as a reaction. Tarvik, because you cannot see me and I cannot see you, you don't get it.
Okay.
And I am going to use my reaction to just scoot on into here. And great, I will use my action against this guy. I'm gonna do a Vicious Mockery, and I'm gonna say, I bet you don't even have a gill-friend.
That's my favorite.
That is a fail. Oh, goodness. Alright, and that ends your turn?
Yep.
Alright. So these creatures, they're gonna move up and one here is going to try and stab you, Tarvik, with the harpoon that they're carrying and misses you. And the other one and they get a bite attack. Okay. Oh, that one hits. So you get 11 points of piercing damage as one tries to jab you with a harpoon and then goes immediately in for a bite. The harpoon missing, but the bite hitting you. And then the second one will go in for a bite and a harpoon again. The bite hits... both hit you.
Did one of those guys have disadvantage on their first attack?
Yeah, one of them would have.
The second one.
Right.
So the first one that hit this one.
Got it. Okay.
Is fine, but the one that you did here. But it's a 21 and a 25, so unfortunately...
Yeah, wouldn't affect anything.
Unfortunately, yeah. So that's... The bite is a 9 piercing, Tarvik. And the harpoon is a 3.
Okay, so I would go down, except I am a half-orc, so I get relentless endurance. I'll post that. So I'm currently at 1 hit point.
Okay. That ends their turn. So Cassandra, you see right before you that Tarvik goes limp for a second, but then a surge of energy comes towards him. He kind of bounces back up and maintains his stature in the water.
Alright. I'm going to move right up on him. Can I squeeze through this area and get around to the back of this guy?
Yep. You're a cute little halfling.
Yeah, I'm squeezing. And I guess I will bonus action dash to really get behind him.
Alright.
And yeah, that's flanking. So
Indeed.
Go. Yeah.
For sure.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay. Offhand. Oh, I only clicked once, I swear.
That's fine. The
Does
first...
12?
Yeah, the first one does not hit.
Oh, do I get advantage for flanking?
On your offhand, I don't think you get...
Okay.
Is it?
I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
It's one of those variant rules, so I'm not 100% sure.
We'll say for the second attack, no. I'll kind of take it as like sneak attack, like you get at the one, but you don't get at the other.
That's fair.
If someone wants to look that up during the game and correct me if I'm wrong. But we'll move forward as is, but if someone looks it up and then lets me know, Cassandra roll damage and then mark it like off the side, and then I can add that in, later if someone fixes it out.
Ignore that. It's just 2 damage.
Okay.
Not a big deal.
Alright.
Alright.
That ends your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Rolling.
Roland's gonna target this one with the firebolt.
Okie dokie. That misses, unfortunately. It kind of streams through the water and kind of hits the wall, and you see as the firebolt streaks and hits, you see the phosphorescent glow grow a little bit brighter at the impact spot, and then just go back to normal.
Roland's moving to here, and then that's his turn.
We go to Tarvik.
Okay. So let me ask a question. How high are the ceilings in here?
They are roughly 15 to 20 feet.
Okay, so it's fair. So that you'd say that there's probably at least 10 feet between 10 feet between me on the ground level and then the ceiling above. Okay.
Yes.
Second question. Drinking a healing potion. Is it an action or a bonus action? What's the rules there?
For you, drinking it yourself, bonus action.
Okay.
Is that how we've done it, guys? I honestly don't remember. Oh yeah, okay.
I think.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty loose, so I'm pretty sure that that's what I rolled it as it's just a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a stickler about stuff.
Okay, so then here's what I'm going to do. A bonus action healing potion, which is 2d4 plus 2, correct?
A common one, yeah.
Yeah. So I will gain, oh boy, the big 4 hit points there. But I then, for my action, I'm going to cast Call Lightning. And I will post that, just a description, so you can read that over. And then I choose a point, so it's actually a corner. So I basically choose this point right here, so I can get both of them in this thunderstorm I'm basically creating in the cavern.
Now, as I'm reading this is a point in the air. You are underwater where a storm cloud could appear. A storm cloud could not appear.
Okay. I wasn't sure how we were going to rule that with the rules. I'll do another thing, if that's all right with you then.
Yeah, I'll say do something
Because realistically, I would know, I guess. Like, if I had the spell, I would know, but, we're kind of working through this otherwise.
Yeah. No, do something else.
Okay, then I'm going to do Spirit Guardians instead.
Okay.
So, and because I can choose creatures to exclude, and I can see my party members right now, I will exclude the party members from that, and I'll put a radius up. But for the time being, nothing's going to happen to them. Just as soon as their turn starts, something will.
Okay. And it is a fail.
Oh, no, you don't roll. You don't roll right now. You roll on the start of their turn.
Oh. Starts its turn. Okay, well, we'll say it fails for the start of its turn.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
What do the spirit guardians appear as?
That's a great question. I know it usually says like angels or something like that. I usually like to flavor it a little bit different. I'll just say like little mini bolts of lightning that just kind of streak around this little area, but they look very different from normal lightning, obviously.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. And that will be my turn.
All right, cool.
Okay. I'm gonna do another Vicious Mockery against the same one, and this time I'm gonna say, "You beta, back down if you know what's good for you."
Oh goodness. Natural 1.
I'm rolling a lot of 3s on these.
And I'm rolling really low when it comes to saving against these. Okay. Alright, so at the start of my turn, it's a fail for Tarvik. So, tell me what happens.
Yep. Okay, so they are going to take 16 radiant damage.
Okay.
Each. I don't know if you have to make two. You have to make 2 saves, so for
2
one
saves.
for each.
Okay.
And then also because they are an affected creature, their speed is halved when it's in the zone. I don't think that will matter too much, but if it comes up later.
Okay, the second one's a fail too, so let me mark that.
Yep, 16 radiant damage then.
Wowzers.
And that continues for 10 minutes, as long as I keep concentration.
Okay, please remind me.
Mm-hmm.
So this...
I'll do. I start of each of their turns. I will just let you know to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
So.
All right, so this one is not looking good at all, you guys. You see this one is just very bloodied and just barely holding onto its harpoon as it goes into you for a strike, Tarvik, with a bite.
Disadvantage.
Bite and a harpoon, yes. And this one will be a 16. Does that hit you?
Nope.
With disadvantage. And then the second one is normal, and that's a 15 and it misses. And then this one will go to also bite and harpoon you. And the first one is a hit, 22 with 8 piercing damage as it goes in towards you with its just face and tries to bite you. And then trying to move its harpoon into you, it's a 10 piercing as the harpoon strikes into you.
Okay, the first hit would have taken me down.
Okay.
I don't know. So you can either choose to attack me or attack somebody else. I don't know what you want to do with the creature. If you do attack me, I think it's an auto crit and it's 2 failures for death saving throws.
Yeah, if it saw you go down in the first one, it would have redirected its attack. So the harpoon would go into Roland, we'll say. And yeah, so Roland, 10 piercing with a harpoon. And then that ends its turn. So you guys, you see Tarvik now just floating limply in the water.
Okay. Which one's hurt?
The one right by you. I mean, they're both hurt, but the one right by you is very, very much struggling.
Alright. I am going to move over here next to Tarvik. I'm going to touch his shoulder, and I'm gonna, like a kind of a blackish blue energy is gonna come from my hand, and I'm gonna heal you 1 hit point.
Yay! Lay on hands!
Yay!
Yeah. Wake up. And then I have fast hands, which means I can, as a bonus action, use an object.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put a healing potion in his mouth?
I think how we ruled it in the past is that if you're gonna try and give it to someone, it takes your full action. But I think because of this feat, I'll let you do it as your bonus action.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna give you a healing. I just have common, so it's at 2d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, there you go. 4 more hit points.
Boy, those healing potions are not effective. We're gonna. Tarvik is now realizing that whoever sold them to us is not a good person.
Yeah.
Should not be making healing potions anymore.
Yeah. They're expired.
Yeah.
It's the underwater effect, guys.
Oh, okay.
I drank a lot of seawater.
Yeah, some of it's leaking.
Okay, and that is my turn.
All right. Let me go to Roland.
Okay, Okay, well, since that was so low, yeah, Roland's gonna also do what he was initially gonna do, which is also feed a healing potion to Tarvik.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just 2d4, not plus anything?
Plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, gosh.
I just added the 2 manually. I know you can.
Oh,
yeah.
that's still so bad.
These d4s
Ones
are
and
not.
twos.
Yeah, so that's.
Yeah, the
Okay,
seawater
fine.
really dilutes it. Or the lake water really dilutes it.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're in a lake, not an ocean.
Yeah. Although this map
Yeah,
is
that's all-
huge.
That's
Good
all I
PC.
can do. That's my turn.
Alright. Just an FYI, I have the potions in a note in your journals that show you the structure of like the levels and stuff.
Mhm.
But Tarvik, it's your turn.
Oh boy! All right. Well,
You kind of come to
After-
consciousness with both of Roland and Cassandra kind of around you, and these massive creatures in front of you still.
yep. All right. Well, seeing that Cassandra is over here, I am gonna zip all the way around to here. Here? One of those two to flank with Cassandra.
Okay.
Right there. And then take a swing with my great axe.
Swing away.
That's a nat 20.
All right.
Great.
Describe this to me. You don't even have to roll damage.
Okay, I was about to say. Again, I think just same thing as before. Like just swings around and kind of cakes off of the walls at the bottom and just gets up and behind this marrow and just gets him from behind, right at the base of the gills, and just takes the head with it.
You see Tarvik just immediately rise from being unconscious and then immediately darting off to the wall, kicking off of it, and then just slicing down into this marrow.
And then I will bonus action healing word at first level again, just to get myself a few more hit points.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Very cool. Then we have Rieta.
I'm gonna use a Vicious Mockery, and I'm gonna say, "What's wrong with you? Did you pull a muscle?"
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, I actually saved on this one. Wow, I got an 18.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Is it half damage or something?
No, it's no
Okay,
damage.
alright.
So I'm not gonna do anything else this on my turn.
Okay. Alright, so this one just kind of looking towards you, Rieta, with a glare, and then just shaking its head, kind of moving his shoulders, and then just going right towards... who would he go towards? Probably Cassandra. She's the closest. Just kind of moves close this way. Goes in for a bite, which misses, and then taking its harpoon from the right arm and just going straight towards you, jabs into you for 12 piercing damage, because I believe a 19 hits you.
Oh yeah. But yay, 10 hit points. So.
And it just kind of like snarls at you under the water. It is your turn. Is it?
I'll snarl back then. Yeah, and I'm gonna flank with Roland. I'll be it first. There we go. Try and stab its back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, 19.
Wow. You can see it is looking bloodied and not good at all. As you impact it, the blood just spurting.
Nice. Alright, offhand. Aww.
Unfortunately,
The cursed offhand.
so much blood in the water. It's making you hard to see.
Yep. Alright, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, rolling.
At close quarters, I would do Shocking Grasp.
All right.
19?
Yeah. Okie dokie.
And then I'm actually going to shift 1 over. I always forget what I hold down in order to make
You,
it.
Shock and Grasp eats their
Yeah,
reactions,
you have-
so if you want to run away, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, that's right. He's kind of stunned, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm moving back then. Thank you.
All right, and that ends your turn?
That does end my turn.
Okie dokie, then we go back to Tarvik.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way back up, flank with Cassandra, do another swing with Great Axe.
Yep.
And then that's 11 slashing damage.
Alright, you can see, again, it is taking the full impact and it's not looking good. End your turn?
That's at my end of my turn.
Okay.
All right, another Vicious Mockery. This one's going to be, this is your last opportunity to get out of here.
Wow.
Oh, I'm starting to make them now. 19. I save.
Fair enough. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Alright, this one is going right into Cassandra and Tarvik. So it turns to you, Cassandra, goes to bite you, and I think an 18 hits, yes?
That one's at disadvantage, though. I don't know if that matters or not.
Disadvantage from what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he missed Vicious Mockery. My fault.
No. Yeah, he made the save. And then, yeah, so Cassandra, if that hits, you take 5 piercing damage as it goes in to bite you, and then it swoops around Tarvik to try and claw at you for 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
As it just kind of stays where it is, just fiercely looking towards you, Tarvik, then looking back to Cassandra, and then looking beyond in this direction. Very frantically, and you can see there's an aggressiveness and a feralness that is coming to its eyes. Cassandra.
Okay. I'm gonna try and stab the eye.
Yeah, for sure.
You're not looking anymore.
Go ahead and describe this to me.
Yeah, so I'll see it looking in the other direction and go like around and like wrap my legs around its neck and then take my short sword down into its eye socket and just right into its brain.
Oh, nice. And as you do, you start to feel that it is no longer moving as it just starts to limply float. And you all wait a few seconds to see if you hear anything or see anything from where you are, but you don't. And you feel like you are relatively in the clear.
I guess this time I'm just going to point in the direction they were looking.
All right, and I think here we will take a quick 5-minute break. And okay, so jumping in from our break. Right before this, you guys had just done the marrow. So, Cassandra, I think you were going to say something?
Just that I pointed in the direction that they were looking, which I think was this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, kind of mime. Do we want to rest?
Underwater?
I was about to say, I don't.
Cassandra looks really confused.
And
You're right. The breathing potion did not allow it. Never mind.
We rest for 30 minutes, and then the drowning starts, and we continue to rest.
Never mind.
It's a long sleep.
Tarvik will swim up to Cassandra and hold out like a healing potion. Like, here, take this.
I'll shrug and take it. I'll say thank. Well, I guess. How do you say thanks? Like the hand to the chin and then out.
Yeah. I mean, Tarvik would be confused by whatever you do.
Okay.
I will pay. I'm also gonna pay one more pittance, right there, just in case.
Okay.
All right.
So
and
see that?
Cassandra, as you start to move forward, and all of you too, as you begin moving forward, you start to see this room or this tunnel. And part of these tunnels alongside the wall are these green sacks that seem to envelop about a 3 to 5 feet, some varying in small sizes, like 3, 4, 5, but relatively the same size, of these green bubble-like sacks that are kind of littered against the walls of this room. You start to see a few as you move forward, but you start to see more as you go in further.
Are these like egg sacs? Like, do I see anything living inside of them? Or?
You see some, it's a little bit cloudy, but you see inside some swirling and perhaps a little bits of movement.
Mm.
And
I'm gonna take my sword out and motion towards it. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just like looking at the group. Like, do I stab?
I'm gonna motion for maybe to pause. Can I make like either a nature check or an intelligence check to see what they are? If I know if they're dangerous.
Yeah, your choice. So based on what you're kind of taking a look in terms of the scene is that these are most likely some type of egg sac for children. And it comes to you that, oh yeah, when it comes to children, any type of creature is fiercely defensive of these.
Do you have any reason to think that like if we did stab it, it could like hurt us? Have I ever heard of that like before?
You have no knowledge of these in particular having any type of harmful effect if you decide to kill them.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of motion to her that I don't think they're like dangerous and try to like convey that I think they're just babies. Evil babies.
What a moral quandary.
Definitely evil babies, but still probably defenseless and not actually danger to us.
They'll grow up.
Yeah, they might. I don't know.
I will ask Tarvik, like I'll motion towards one of his pythons and like towards the wall.
Tarvik says, nods yes, I suppose. Like, are you saying like, do you want those are whatever the that looks like egg sacs? Like, are you saying like, are you trying to say like, do we kill these things?
I'm trying to say like, mark it so we remember where they are.
Oh, I put a piton up here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good, I guess. I mean, I will still kind of have my sword out and look at Rieta and Tarvik for their opinions.
If you're doing your sword out to like see if you can kill this, Tarvik will just shake his head no.
Okay.
Rieta is going to sort of take a finger and sort of pull it up and run it across her throat horizontally.
Oh. Oh, the party is divided. I'm gonna look in the room a bit. Looks like there's a lot of them.
I'm going to remember the when I scryed and when I saw the soul be sucked out of the person that we're going to try to rescue, and I'm going to try to motion that like like I also vote we should kill the marrow, not
Ooh.
not let him grow up.
I'm gonna look
evil.
at Tarvik and I'm try and look as apologetic as possible, and I'm gonna stab this egg sack.
Okay,
Through the
roll an
sack.
attack.
Alright.
Actually,
Oh.
we're attached by a rope, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Tarvik's gonna yank back on the rope.
Okay. Oh goodness. Okay.
Athletics?
Yeah, athletics versus athletics, because it's not necessarily like whether or not. I would say normally athletics versus acro, but because you're in water and you're basically just pulling against each other's strength, it's strength versus strength.
Oh, not 20.
Oh wow. Yeah, I was about to say I don't know if I can get that. No, I can't.
All right. So Cassandra, you hold fast and steady despite Tarvik tugging and pulling. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, and as soon as you stab it and you slide into the very fragile, like bubble-like sack, it immediately just breaks open and you see this swirl of like green, and it's kind of a little murky, but like greenish fluid just kind of dissipate into the water where originally there was a sack. They are no more, just kind of floating in the water.
Do I see anything like creatures or just the liquid?
You see the liquid.
Oh. I motioned to Tarvik to look, and I'm like, see, it's fine.
Tarvik's already swimming around the corner over here, not looking.
And so you can't because you're still on the rope, and Cassandra beat you on the.
That is.
We have
that is 45 feet, which is the length of the rope.
Oh, you have the rope. Okay, okay.
So I can swim that far and no farther.
Okay.
I would.
I don't. Maybe they're unfertilized. Maybe it's fine.
Yeah. All right.
Rita's gonna start swimming in this other direction.
I can't swim any further in.
Rita's gonna swim this way past Tarvik.
I will say, if you would like to make a strength check to try to move Tarvik weighs like 300 pounds plus heavy armor, so you are welcome to give another athletic rolls to see if you want to drag Tarvik along the ground.
How
underwater.
Do short bows work underwater? Oh wait, I have the oil, right?
Yeah, so you're fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna short bow attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna firebolt them as going to help her take him out.
Yeah.
Okay. I've
gone to this other corner and I'm helping as well with my short sword.
Okay, I'll say we won't have to go through each and every one, as these are very low, defenseless little bubbles here. But as you see, each one, and like I said, there were slight variations in terms of like the size of these creatures. So Cassandra, that first one you saw was a little bit smaller. And as you go through destroying each and every one, both the two of you, Cassandra, Roland, and Rieta as well in your section, you see that the ones that are a little bit larger do have a form inside where you see like a little bit, kind of like a tadpole sized, and a little bit featureless, but still having a shape or form that was forming as you destroy these sacks. And you see that these like small forms were moving a little bit, and then as soon as the sack breaks, they become limp and just are floating in the water. But for the ones that were a little bit smaller, it was just liquid.
Okay.
No one's happy about it, but everyone continues doing it.
I know.
Yeah. I think I personally am not happy, but I think Roland wouldn't care. He's pretty.
Yeah, Cassandra is neutral, so.
So say these are all wiped out.
Oh, there were more this way. I can't see. Sarita got all these.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is it dead end over here?
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be a hard conversation with Tarvik later.
It's going to be especially hard because Tarvik's going to be difficult to have a conversation with normally. So. I can, if you're right, I'll swim up to this wall here and remove this piton, so I at least can take it with me as I go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Dead end.
Smart.
I was sure that was the right way, but I guess it's just a side thing. Tarvik, it's your turn to lead.
Oh, is it? Well,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to give me a second because Roll20 decided that it would be really great if it started dragging the whole page instead of my character sheet.
Oh, it's done that
Yeah.
to me before.
Yeah. Give me 1 second here.
In the meantime, Cassandra, make an intelligence check for me.
Uh-oh. Okay.
So you know, based on your investigation earlier of the glowing moss that's on the side of these walls here, that you see this area was heavily trafficked, and based on you thinking and putting the pieces together, you're probably assuming that it was heavily trafficked for the reason that they were always protecting this area and checking in on it. And that when a loud thunderous boom echoed in these in this underwater area here, there were specific creatures that were supposed to protect and be sentinels of this area.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, sorry, you guys going this way.
Yep. Yeah, I figured we'll just head north, I guess.
Okay.
Nope. Roll20 is gonna do that again. Hang on, one more time. Back to back too. That's the worst.
Yeah, it usually only happens to me like once a night.
I know. It's just. It's always at the worst times too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's a dead end. I'm gonna hammer. No, this seems pretty straight line, so I'm gonna just keep going this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a long hallway here. It's either leading to something or this is going to be the biggest dead end in the world.
Cassandra, you notice that as you continue, taking a look and observing, you notice that this area is like a medium level of coloration.
I lost you guys.
Yeah, though I will say,
hang on.
Cassandra, you probably have to stick a little bit closer to Tarvik.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And I'm like trying to stay a little back for Rieta.
I guess we're gonna.
I'm trying to keep a little bit of a gap between each person.
Okay.
So
I gotcha.
I'm gonna nail another pit in here for a moment.
Gotcha.
Cassandra, you notice that page up. You notice the glow a little bit stronger.
Okay, I'll point that direction then.
Okay, then I'll keep heading it that way. Dang it. Sorry, I jumped way up there. Which way is the glow?
The glow is stronger left. Page left. Is where it's stronger.
Okay. I'm just gonna assume, since we're tied together, like if Tarvik starts going the wrong way, like
I'll pull on
quick
the
2 tugs would just we'll just redirect.
Mm-hmm. Left.
Oh, left. I'm sorry.
I redirect you. Right now.
How much air do we have at this point?
Oh, and right there is when I see that.
Yes. First, to answer Roland's question, how much air?
On the potion.
Oh, yes. Ooh, I believe. Okay, so you had a battle. You're probably at and some exploring and killing the babies. So 8, 9. You're probably around 10 minutes. I think last time I said you were at 8 minutes, but I think that was an overage in terms of what you guys probably were only at like 4 minutes or something. So you're probably at like 10 now.
Okay.
You still have time. But with this, everyone please roll initiative. as Tarvik, you immediately see familiar creature faces. Okay. And so, Tarvik, as soon as you see this, all you see are these creatures snarling at you, holding their harpoons towards you, and just kind of like motioning at you. But they do nothing else.
Oh no.
Cassandra, you see this as well.
I was about to say, I don't think realistically, I might not see this right there, but...
Okay. I'll step up, or swim up, and... Yeah, I don't really have any good actions here. Oh, I have that cloth from that dude, right? I'm gonna hold up the cloth from the villager guy, and I'm going to point to it.
Okay.
And trying to insinuate like this is why we're here. Yeah. And can that be my bonus action? And then I ready my action in case they attack.
Sure.
I'll ready my short sword if they come up and attack me.
Okay. I think that ends your turn, so Rieta.
Alright, I have no idea what's going on, so I'm just gonna
not?
swim up. And I'm gonna smile at Roland.
Okay. Roll.
And that's my turn.
You see the two of them stop, and then you see Cassandra just start pointing and pulling at something, and then just going towards her sword and holding it.
I'm gonna creep around and okay. I'm gonna creep back. Actually, let me zoom out a little bit so I see. Yeah, I'm going to ready Firebolt, but I'm not gonna release it unless we actually engage in combat.
Okay. Tarvik, you see the both of them do what they do.
Yep. I am gonna swim back here. Just wanted to make sure like I'm not getting anything. And I'll just kind of like tap Cassandra on the shoulder and like point beyond the two fish people here at the egg sacs again.
Oh. Yeah, Cassandra actually can't see that.
Well, okay. Well, then I would do the same. I would do the same thing for Roland. So hopefully one of them would be able to see that far. And then I guess I'll just ready a Toll the Dead, but hold back.
And that ends your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These guys still snarl at you. They take a step closer. And they're just kind of like, I would say air motioning, but like water motioning the harpoon. Just kind of doing like little aggressive juts at you, but still holding the ground and not attacking you. That ends your turn, Cassandra.
I guess I will... Can I make an intelligence check to know, or an insight to know if these guys would attack me if I just kept going? Like, kept swimming?
Swimming
that
where?
way or whatever? If I went, like, north? Like, in the opposite direction then? Do you think?
Sure.
Do I feel like they'll stab me in the back? Okay.
Make an insight check to see as you kind of assess the situation. They're seeing you guys as aggressors. Well, Cassandra, you're thinking that they see you as an aggressor in their nursery territory, and they're gonna keep you away if you try and come close. If you don't enter their territory, you think that they're not as concerned as long as you don't come in here. That's what their duty is.
Okay. I'll just, I guess I'll just wave at the rest of the group, including Rieta, and point just to the north, and I will move in that direction. There.
Okay. Rieta, you see Cassandra just kind of motion and then just move out of your line of sight.
Rita's just gonna follow everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, where was I? I think I can get to there. I should have done the thing. Okay, I think I can see this guy now. But I think I'm gonna end my turn there.
No dash?
No.
Okay. Roland, your turn.
Roland will move back. And I don't want to get out of like line of sight of them, so I'm not going to dash either. I'm just going to stop here.
All right. That ends your turn, Tarvik.
I am to make it right to there. Okay, I see. From this angle, I can see that this is a dead end up here. So I'm just going to dash right back.
Okay.
And I'll just make a gesture like we're swimming out.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, cool. These guys are still snarling. This one moves closer. They're still motioning at you aggressively and making like very garbled underwater aggressive noises towards you guys. That ends your turn. So Cassandra.
Sorry, I just took a bite. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so I saw Tarvik do that, so I'm gonna guess he knows what he's doing. And I'm gonna go here, and then I have another 5 feet. Yeah, I'll go there. And I wish I'm gonna try saying, can I talk with underwater breathing? I mean, I guess you guys can cast your spells. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, the spell components are it's just like being able to have said it, but in terms of like intelligible sound, I don't think that comes out.
Gotcha. Alright, then I will bonus action just dash a little bit further out. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. I mean, you could try saying something, but it would be...
Yeah, you'll see the bubbles coming from Cassandra's mouth.
Alright, that ends your turn?
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, I'm just gonna sort of follow Cassandra's lead and swim away.
Okay. That ends your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll move out and go ahead and dash a little bit ahead too.
End of your turn?
Yep, end of my turn.
Alright. Tarvik.
Yep, doing the same.
Alright.
I will just go to there and then head over another 30 feet. I'll dash to get to here.
And Tarvik, as soon as you leave your space, they snarl once more. And they kind of like take a quote-unquote underwater step towards you as you leave. And you're out of combat as you notice that they don't follow you. They maintain where they were.
Okay. Then
Our
I'm gonna
sword again
continue.
and point towards them and look at Roland and Rita. Like, do we want to go back?
Tarvik is already making his way around the corner. Like
She gets yanked forward. Okay.
Keeping eyes behind us as we go, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, this is a different looking area.
I will swim right here because we got another split. Just put another pitten down.
Mm-hmm.
Big split. Oh, okay. A couple dead ends up here. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's Cassandra, as you take a look around this area, it doesn't look as bright as some other areas that you've seen.
Gotcha. I don't know if that's good or bad anymore. I'll just let Tarvik go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just gonna make my way this way, I guess, unless anyone's stopping me.
Oh.
We got another split here. I will.
How many pythons do you have?
I have 10 pythons, and then I have 10 iron spikes that can be used basically the same as pittons. So,
Oh.
so we're good. Like even if we have to escape quick, they are not a heavy cost to bear.
Gotcha. Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
sure Mom has some.
Guess is this? Just want to swim down this way. Make sure it's.
Yeah, I don't know if we're
Yeah, we're like
meta
right in the
here.
middle
I
of
don't know if we're
something.
trying to go to the middle or if we're trying to go like to the edge. Or...
I really don't know.
I feel like we're more likely to get lost if we like reconnect to something we've already been to. We should maybe try to keep to this outside edge. Like, kind of hold your hand to the left wall, almost kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a strategy for not being lost?
Nope. We'll just make 4 laps and be in a circle.
Well, yeah. That's the maze strategy, though, right? Like,
yeah.
y-
Just
But
pick a
it-
direction and keep going it.
But you're right. It only works if like there isn't a loop inside the caverns that
Mhm.
into each other.
Put that in.
right.
Yeah. Rita went this way. Mhm.
All right.
Okay. Well, Rita.
Another pitten right here.
Okay, mark it on screen.
Right there.
What is this maze? I'm not gonna be surprised when we run into one of our pythons. Is it
I'm not
pythons
gonna be.
or
I'm not gonna be surprised when we get lost in here,
Yeah.
Completely, yeah.
even with pythons.
Yeah. Small. This way.
Oh no.
Dead end.
This is dead end.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's another way back there. I'm gonna swim in here and then swim out, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Right, but this
I'll trust
this way
you.
doesn't necessarily.
Or does it?
We follow Roland now.
Apparently.
Oh, another pitten. On this corner up here.
Does this look familiar at all?
It does not. You're going through, you have no idea where you are.
I'm gonna go ahead and just
It all
take a
looks
stab.
the same.
I have lost my compatriots. I have no idea where they are compared to me.
Oh, hang on. Tarvik will swim ahead and just
Okay, cool.
and then make it down this way.
Assumed forward. Yeah. There you are.
Oh, okay. I see someone.
Well, we
so I'll
found
find
something.
someone else.
And as soon as you do, I would like everyone to roll initiative here.
Such bad initiative rolls.
Me too. So all around terrible, except for Tarvik.
Which is surprising because I should not be rolling this well on initiative. I don't see anything right now, so unless someone's gesturing to me,
They just stop in their tracks.
can I see which way they're looking? Like, are they
They are
looking down
looking
this
page
way?
down.
Page down? All right.
Mhm.
Then I will. At that, I will swim ahead. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right to there. Okay, we see another one. I'm not going to attack this thing because apparently they guard egg sacs. But so I'll just dash up to here.
Okay.
And just wait.
All right. And if that ends your turn, it is Rita's.
Yeah, given the last encounter, I'm going to kind of swim in this direction.
Okay.
And I'll dash. I will dash to get over to there. And that's it.
Okay. That ends Rita's turn, so Cassandra.
Rita east and Tarvik went south.
Rita went page right and Tarvik went page down. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I have to follow the ropes, so I'm gonna go that way. 5. Okay. And does Tarvik seem to be going towards me or away from me or?
Away from you.
Okay.
Page down.
Okay. Yeah. And I will just go ahead and bonus action, or I guess I could use my action to dash and then see what's down there. Oh, hello.
comes into your visual is the same creatures that you've been seeing around.
Yeah.
Holding a harpoon, looking at you angrily.
I'm just gonna wave at it and then I'm gonna bonus action dash, I guess, this way.
Okay. Alright, and this one goes towards Tarvik. And bites and
this one's
attacks you.
Okay.
Yes, it does. Both hit. Ooh, I have double 24s. So you get 5 piercing from the bite, and then the harpoon does 10 piercing damage.
Okay, then I would be down again.
So you guys see Tarvik again fall limp.
I guess your orc thing's once per day or something.
Yeah, it's once for a long rest. I can't. Or at the very least, we haven't taken a short rest, so it wouldn't have reset anyway.
And that ends its turn, so Roland. You see Tarvik's body just limply in the water.
Roland's gonna move forward and feed him my last healing potion. What am I gonna go? I'm gonna get it eventually.
2d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see my mistypes, or does it like not show you all?
Oh no,
Nope.
yeah, we don't see it.
Nope.
That's 2d2.
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
I was about to say that's another low roll for the dice. So
2d4 plus 2. Okay.
There we go. That's better.
It is better.
Yay. Still, this lake water doesn't do well with magical potions.
And yeah, that's Roland's turn. He's gonna sit here.
Okay, Tarvik, you come back to consciousness as you see this creature now directly in front of you.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna. But am I able to swing around to the other side of this creature through this gap here?
Let me see. I think these are bigger boxes. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And I will swing around to here. Take a swing with my axe. 26.
Yep.
I figured, but I just want to ask. You never know. You could.
That's true. That's true.
You could just throw a little bit tougher of one at us. So
That's
6 slashing damage, and then I will bonus action. Healing word myself at level 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So that brings me back into the double digits.
Nice. And if that ends your turn,
Right, and it's my turn.
Rieta.
Okay. I'm gonna seeing all that just happened. Rita's gonna turn around and yell out at this guy, "You're whaley not good at this," with another vicious mockery.
Fail. 5. Okay. I'll put a thingy on here so that I remember. That ends your turn?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm just gonna swim up and stabby stab.
Do you want to maybe
Yeah.
go right there? Yep.
Yeah. From the distance, it looked like that was flanking. But not. Oh wait, I get advantage for the first one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that hits.
18.
Wowzers.
And second stabby. Oh yay, offhand it. For another 3, so 21 total.
Cool. You can see this creature is not looking good. It is severely wounded by the impact so far that you guys have made.
Good. I'm gonna like try and taunt it a little bit, like shrug my shoulders and like look at me and like hit my chest, like hit me.
And being the one that created a lot of damage to it, and you now taunting it, it will go towards you. And it goes ahead and tries to bite you, and it did 5 piercing damage as it goes in, slashing towards your face, and tries to do a harpoon attack, but misses. As it just kind of goes towards the back of, like off your shoulder. And it ends its turn. Roland.
Roland is going to cast Firebolt.
Ooh, nice. Yep.
Here.
Alright.
And Roland's gonna back up just a little bit.
Okay.
That's Roland's turn.
Okay. With that, Tarvik.
Alright. Great axe attack.
Yup.
And 10 slashing damage on it.
Describe this to me.
So I think Tarvik tried for the same swing around motion that he did before. And it wasn't, it still hit, but didn't quite take the head off this time.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he over adjusts with the water. Movement is a little bit different. So he swings all the way over to here and jumps off of this separate wall and comes back down with another crash.
And with that mighty crash, it starts floating in the water. You wait a few moments and you feel like things are quiet around you. As you feel like you're safe.
All right. Actually, the dead body will probably be the giveaway. No need for a pet in here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start swimming this way unless anyone has any objections.
Nope.
I will swim this way. Go this way for right now. Actually, pitting the wall right there. So if someone else wants to take the lead while I pitting.
Are we sticking with all lefts or?
We've kind of already broken from that we can.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like metagamey, of course, but if we can like exclude the corners of the map, then we won't have to.
Oh.
Like...
There's something back
I was
here.
going to say, I definitely see something this way.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. You shouldn't have me lead because I can't see shit.
Yeah.
Like, I can see just enough.
So
like...
Tarvik.
Oh boy. Okay, I swam too far, probably. So probably right around here.
Yeah, wherever you originally were. Yeah. So Tarvik, as you notice something over in the corner, you did notice a pile of things amongst a wooden-styled chest. Tucked into the corner here, and as soon as you kind of make your eyes towards the page down area, you notice there is a dark room. Even though the glow of the moss was kind of covering all of the walls up until now, this area in particular here has a very dark, just like an overlaying darkness to it. Which is very weird, seeing as how the entire space was kind of illuminated by a soft glow. And you notice that right here in the middle is a kind of like a dais table-like area, where in the middle there appears to be some type of gem inset to it, as well as a body laid on top of this like stone-like structure. Or so. You see a horrifying creature kind of over here, where they are just focused on like going towards the dais here, focused, their hands outstretched, and just seems to be in concentration. And as soon as you make a motion to their line of sight, they kind of turn their head and look at you. And with that, I would like everyone to roll initiative. And you guys will see what I described eventually as you kind of make your way around.
Oh, somehow I wasn't clicked on Rieta.
Oh, that's okay. Roll again. Or we'll do.
I think you can modify it in there. So if you just do a roll, and then you can just modify it.
We'll take the higher one. We'll do 17.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So one more description here before we dive into it with Cassandra. You see that around the stone-like area where the body is laid upon and this gem is, there appears to be some type of air barrier where there's no water in this area, and you can clearly see that the body is kind of there, limp, laid across the table, even though the area around it is full of water and just very dark. There's just an unnatural darkness in this area. Cassandra, you see Tarvik immediately stop kind of in this area and look towards page down. And it is now your action to take.
Swim up to here, see what I see. Okay, I see stuff. Stuff and things. Okay, I guess I have 5 more feet and I can move there. Alright, now I can kind of see the monster.
It is a horrifying creature.
Yeah.
Can you blow up the picture so we can see that better?
Yep. Here. And let me move it so that all of you can see it.
Oh, they got a kelp hair. Oh, that's cool. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Move it back down here.
Well, I think I would want to kill it, so I'm gonna bonus action dash.
Hold on, let me move it back to where... There it is. Okay.
Actually, I'm low on health. I'm going to bonus action use a healing potion.
Let me blow it up here. Don't worry, it did not appear behind you. I'm just blowing it up for image purpose.
So, a little
I was
heal
able to see
there.
it before, thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, and then I will use my short bow to take an attack at it.
Okay.
12.
Unfortunately, that misses as the arrow flies by into the water, right next to it.
Okay, that's all I can do for my turn then.
The creature takes a look at you guys as you appear. Seems to take like a gasp of breath and then continues motioning towards the middle of the like slate of table or such, motioning their hands. And it's gonna be their turn. Rieta.
Okay, I'm going to... I think I can see Cassandra, so I know that she's fighting something. I'm going to swim to there. Oh boy. So I can see this dais, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it just like... Okay. I'll use my action to dash a little bit more so I can see what's going on. Okay, and that's it.
Okay. And just like I explained before, you notice kind of like an area surrounding that seems to be an air bubble of sorts, but the room is just unnaturally dark. And you see this creature. Tarvik. Can you guys actually see the little bubble that's around the dais? Or not?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'd have to
Yeah, like the little
check.
square.
Not the square, but the
there.
circle around it.
No, I don't see a
No,
circle.
I don't see
Yeah,
that.
I know. On my second account, I don't see it either, which is weird. Continue. I'll mess around.
Is it maybe GM layer?
No, it's token layer. Oh, here. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fixed it.
There it is.
Nice.
Yep. Oh, it's an aura. Okay.
Okay. So I could get into that, the air layer, if I wanted to. Don't feel like that's a great idea. This thing's not even paying attention to us right now, right?
Correct. You saw that it kind of took a glance, but then just refocused its energies towards the middle, and you see the body in there.
Can I... It might be a little bit too far away. Can I... let me get... I'm gonna get... 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 20 feet. So I'm just outside of the air bubble. Can I do like a medicine check on the body to see like, is it still alive or is it just dead, or is it dead right now?
Yeah, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Okay. 22.
It is dead, and it appears at the end of whatever ritual is being performed.
Okay. Dead and appears at the end of the ritual. Like when you say at the end, you mean like the ritual is ending soon, or that the ritual has already ended?
Based on what you can tell from the body, the life has been drained from this individual, and it looks like a normal person, probably either a human or a dwarf. And
okay.
Yeah, just based from what you can tell, you can see that, like I said, the life is drained. You don't see any movement from the body. You know that this body is dead, and just based on the setup of all of this, you can probably tell that because this body is dead, the ritual is near its end, if not already ended.
Okay, then. So I have 10 feet of movement left. I would like to enter the bubble. It's not like a smart idea, but I'll do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Get to there. Am I in reach of the body from here, or do I need to take one more step forward?
The body is on the rectangle, so you would need to take a step forward.
Okay, so I will take a step forward onto the rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
Just grab the body.
Okay.
And then...
You also notice that there's a gem in there as well. A gem and a body.
Is the gem attached to anything, or like is it just...
The gem is kind of like on a I don't know what to call it. It's like you know those little
pedestal?
props? Yeah, kind of, but not like a big pedestal.
Okay.
It's like a very tiny pedestal that's kind of proportionate to the gem, and it's laid in the center of this table thing.
So as like an object interaction, can I just grab the gem and toss it away, like over into this corner?
You can try.
Is it that? Okay.
But
What
I
do
would
I need
like
to
you
roll?
to make a strength check for me.
Okay. Just strength?
Just strength.
Okay. That probably won't do it, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, as you go to try and quickly just, knock it out of its base, it's surprisingly resilient and doesn't budge.
Okay. Was that my action to do that, or was it just like a free action?
Interact. Yeah.
Okay.
Interact with an object. So if you're picking up the person, I'll say that's your action because that takes some energy from you to do and some time to do.
Okay.
So that was just part of your, interacting with something.
Okay, then. If that's the case, then I will... Yeah, I'll action pick up the body.
Do you have any more movement? Or did you take everything?
I have... They took everything to get there.
Okay. Then you have the body in your hands. Limp in your body. Cold to the touch.
Mm-hmm.
Roland.
I'm going to use my first 20 feet of movement to come over to here. The air pocket is the aura.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you notice that there seems to be fresh air, or at least air, in there.
Okay, and I don't see any other bodies except for the one that Tarvik is holding.
Correct.
I am going to try to cast Firebolt at the creature over here.
Okay.
$14?
Yes, that hits.
Half damage.
Beefy Firebolt.
Wow, seriously though. Dang.
That's still half damage. Yeah, that's a good one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And that ends your turn?
Yeah, I mean, did she seem to take damage, I guess?
Yes. Yeah, she took damage. Okay. Yeah. You saw impact and you saw her kind of recoil a little bit.
Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. Cassandra.
Swim up, I guess, and stabby stab this person. Okay.
Oh yeah. Nice.
6. That's 20.
Ooh.
On the offhand, but 7, so. Pretty good for no sneak attack.
Very.
Yeah. And that's all I can do.
Alright, you see it taking the impact, but still appearing to have some of its health. As this creature still focuses, and as it's kind of moving its hand towards the body, it puts its hand down, then turns to you in a very unnatural fashion, Cassandra, as its head just kind of like turns into like a diagonal and then just kind of creeps over in a very, very fast manner as it turns towards you. And it's going to attack you. And with, let's see, a 23. Ooh, that hits, I believe. And so you take 10 slashing damage as this creature just moves towards you and rakes their left hand fingers across towards you. Staring at you then. And ends its turn. Rieta.
Okie dokie. I am going to reach into my money pouch and pull out a copper piece. And Rieta proceeds to take the copper piece and press it into her forehead. And as she does so, I cast Detect Thoughts. So right now, I get. I'll go ahead and cast it, but I.
And it is concentration, so just be mindful of that.
Yep, understood. So I initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind in the moment.
Are you within 30 feet of it?
I am exactly 30 feet from it.
Oh, very nice. Right now, it's thinking. Do you need to know its language?
I believe no, but it must know a language.
Okay. Yeah, so it's thinking right now, oh, so these are the intruders that came in with that loud noise. Thankfully, it's the end of the ritual. Going to kill them now. Frickin'.
Okay.
Oh, and it's taking a look at Cassandra and saying, beauty must die. Or it's thinking that, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action to Mantle of Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone can use their reaction to move right now. And you gain 5 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
I will move myself with my reaction to... I have to stay within 30 feet of it, I think. Well, no, I don't. Well, I want to, though. Okay. So I'm going to move... Yeah, I'm going to move over to here. And that'll be the end of my turn. And I don't need to use my reaction for that, so I won't.
Okay.
DM, because I'm carrying, I guess, a person, technically, am I half movement or am I full movement for reactions?
You're half, I would say.
Okay. So that would be 10, and then I will go 15 to there.
Okay, so Tarvik, it is now your move.
Okay, hang on, let me look at one thing real quick.
Yeah, sure.
So just had an idea if it actually will work. I think it will. Yes, it will. Great. So I'm back here already, which is it's not a great place to be, but I am going to cast Shatter. It has a post the spell. It has a 10-foot radius. I'm going to cast it so that it gets all of the altar and her, but not Cassandra in it.
Con save from me.
Yep. And also the altar itself is going to take damage. And in addition, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity Wrath, Destructive Wrath. So it's going to do max damage on the 3rd level spell. So it's going to be 32 damage on a hit or 16 on a success.
So it's
And
a
the
fail.
altar
Double against
automatically
the altar,
takes
right?
the altar automatically takes 32 damage.
All right, so let's take this one by one. The save was a fail. So how much damage?
So this thing, I'm calling it a she, but it will take 32 thunder damage.
All right, boom.
And then the altar, because it is an object, a non-magical object technically, will take 32 damage as well.
Okay, immediately you see the altar crack as this thunder goes on, as well as the gem probably moves back a little bit. It gets thrown a bit from the impact. So I'll say the gem probably lands somewhere around here.
Okay.
And was that everything?
Water out the water.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay,
actually,
describe...
you know what? I will. If this thing is not dead, I will move up to here with my movement to give flanking.
Yeah, describe your action because this kills it.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, I think Tarvik moving back with his reaction drops the body down, kind of getting sick of being underwater, cracks his fingers, and you just watch as like a little bit of lightning just starts to spark from his fingers as he just points to a point, and you just see this kind of rush, like an intake of water, and then a bursting out that just seems to knock this creature back this way. Oop. Back this way. Ooh, jeez. I can get arrow. Back this way into the wall, and then just crush the altar back here.
As it does.
And then and then I'll just slide up there to go get the gem.
You see the body slowly dropping against the wall, and as you do, you notice that the form changes, and the figure now, what you saw as having two claws just kind of attacking at you, you now see that her right hand, and I'm also calling it a she, but you see its right hand holding a trident-like staff. Oh man, I forgot to do battle music. Oh well, next time.
Oh. You can always add it in post, right?
Yeah, I don't want to edit anything. Right.
Tarvik's gonna go up and pick up the gem, unless anyone else is like dying to pick up stuff.
Is there a chest?
You
I'm gonna
see,
move it to...
yeah, you see in this area, there's a chest and a whole bunch of things, like a pile of things.
I'm gonna look for a trap.
Is the air still here too? Oops, sorry.
Oh, that would have dissipated after the tile cracked.
Okay.
I'm gonna search for thinking minds within 30 feet of me, but I don't think I'm gonna find anything.
You concentrate.
I'll do that for the rest of this minute.
Okay, you concentrate for a minute and you do not find anything.
I guess I'm gonna kind of walk over to the gem as well. Does it appear magical on a glance? Is it glowing or has a design? Or
it has a
like that?
faint glow to it.
I'm going to maybe indicate like don't touch it unless he already has.
I'd probably be reaching for it, but the fact that I've already touched it is probably not like a great sign. So if you're like waving frantically at me, I'll wave frantically back at least, but
I'll try to stop him from touching it if he hasn't already.
Mm-hmm.
The dais that's now broken. I don't know if it's shattered or cracked or how bad it is. But is there any like symbol on the dais? Any writing or anything?
You notice some runic-like shapes that are very pictorial.
Does it look like anything that I've seen before that I might be able to interpret?
What languages do you know?
Common and Infernal.
It is not familiar to you.
Oh my gosh, so much I want to do.
Can I search for traps?
One step at a time. Sorry, did someone say something?
Cassandra wants to search the chest for traps.
Okay, go ahead. Very nice. You take a look and it doesn't appear to be trapped. It seems to just be an ordinary chest, unlocked.
Okay. I open it.
Okay. You open it and there are a matter of things that you find here. There's also things just kind of spread around the chest. It appears that this is probably some type of hoard pile. But inside the chest, you particularly find what looks to be a blue gem, which is a kind of like a transparent pale blue. And you find 3 of those.
Okay.
And then you also find like an opaque light blue-green gem. You find 4 of those. And then you see like a translucent brown with like a golden center type of rock, stone, gem, or what have you. You find 2 of those. And you see another type of pale blue-green type of transparent gem. You find 2 of those. And then you see a very opaque, deep black type of stone, which you find 1 of those.
Okay.
And then around the chest, as you take a look, also there's a combination of coins worth 50 gold that are in the chest.
Okay.
So also mark that. And then around the chest, you find, like I said, a variety of things. Number 1, you find a ornate scabbard that doesn't seem to fit any blade that you've come across before, as you kind of take a look and compare it with your own blades. You also find an old key. You find a silver spoon with an M engraved on the handle. And you find what looks to be some type of gold coin, but the mint is unfamiliar to you. It doesn't seem to be of this region or land. You also find a brass ring that seems to be perfectly brass. It doesn't have any discoloration or rust on it. You find a small, what appears to be a gold-colored bracelet. You also find a leather belt and some clothing tatters. You also find what looks to be a pair of seeing eyeglasses, but there seems to be a crack in one of the lenses. And you find another ring that has these swirls and shapes to it all around, very ornately carved in, and it has colors like pale blue and green. And I will throw all of this into somewhere. Probably Discord. Okay. In a moment.
Okay, so Cassandra will just spend the next 10 minutes or so just looting this area.
Okay.
Ignoring everyone else.
Yeah.
I am going to try to maybe mimic to the other 2, completely ignoring whatever Cassandra found, but just between the dais with the writing, the gem that's glowing, and the trident. I'm going to try to mimic to the others. I got 1 spell. Like, technically 2, but preferably just 1 spell slot left before I rest. I can comprehend languages to maybe read the dais, or I can identify the one of the 2 objects. See if they're dangerous. Does anyone have a preference on what I do?
Rieta points at the dais.
Dais. Okay. I'm going to cast I should also say too, though, I can also do more stuff if we wait 10 minutes, but if we use a spell slot. But anyways, I'm gonna cast comprehend languages. I'm using my second level slot to do it. But...
Okay.
Oh wait. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Going up to the dais, I can understand any written language that I see if I'm touching the surface with the words are written on.
All right. And you go up, and do you recognize what type of language, or you just can understand it? I think you just understand it, right?
Well, maybe I should have started this first. Is it one of the languages that I know?
What languages do you know?
I know Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Halfling, and that's it.
Damn. But no. Although that's okay. Very impressive. This is not
all
a language that you know.
Ones.
Yeah, all the common ones. Yeah, so you go up to the dais and you take a look, and it looks very. If a language could look dark in the way it is written, this is that, where it has kind of like scratch-like marks. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the font in Word called Chiller, but it's kind of like that, where it just looks kind of like slashy and hacky. And what you are able to read of it, because it is cracked, it's a little hard to piece together, but what you're able to read is sacrifice for thy power.
One more time.
Sacrifice for thy power.
And mimicking as best as I can, I'll try to convey that to the group. I'm not sure if I can though. Can they hear me?
Make a performance check. I'd like to see how well that can be conveyed. Not so well.
You just getting bubbles, like, and me mouthing it. Excuse me. Okay. That's I mean... Can we pick up the dais at all? Like, is it too big to potentially carry?
It's about however many squares that is. I think it's probably a 5 by 5.
Like 10 by 10.
Or 10 by 10? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's something like that.
Is there any sign in here of the? I think it was 4 people that went missing, or was it just 1?
It was 4.
Any sign in here of the other 3, or? I mean, I guess
as you take a look around, you don't notice any other bodies. No.
How long into our breath are we? Underwater breathing?
Yeah. You're probably around 15 minutes. Alright. It pasted it as an image for some reason, but it's in Discord.
Mm-hmm. While they're looking over the dais and trying to decipher that, I'm just gonna grab the Triton and then swim back over here to Cassandra, so to help her loot.
And as you take the Triton, you notice that there is writing on the handle part.
Okay. Oh, well, if there is writing on the handle part, then as I'm swimming past, maybe I'll head.
What languages do you know?
Ooh, boy, that's a great question. The languages I know are Orc, Common, and Elven.
This you do not recognize.
Yeah, then I would, if they're looking at the dais, I would signal to them. Actually, do I have enough for each? I think I do. I would hand that off to Roland to read and then go back, since he's already got comprehend language up for another hour.
I'll take it and look at it.
Okay. So, Roland, as you take a look at the staff part, and I want to show the Trident 2. Just give me a moment while I show this. You see an image of that. On the staff part, you see written, "The waterbound worthy wield my will."
It's a W's.
Trying to like mimic for people what it says, but probably controls the water creature. But I'm assuming you should tune to it to do that.
Maybe that's what made the air pocket.
Possible. Can I try to just hold it and just will there to be an air pocket in this room where there was one previously? See if it does anything.
You take a moment. Nothing happens.
I didn't catch it. Did Tarvik take the Emerald Elemental Gem, or did he not? Is it still on the ground?
No, that would still be on the ground because I think I left that after you were probably frantically waving at him.
Okay, I'm gonna hand back the trident then. I'm gonna walk over to it, and I'm going to pick it up without touching it. Like I'm gonna wrap it in cloth or something.
Okay.
And wrap it up.
How about here we take a 10-minute break and you guys can think about it a little bit. Or just, take a break. But we'll come back in 10 minutes.
Cool.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Back into session. All right. So. What you guys thinking, doing?
I'll go over to the creature and
Sorry, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Olivia, are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I didn't catch what you said.
Sorry.
You cut off at I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to.
Wait, is anyone else having a hard time hearing Rieta?
No, they sound.
Nope.
Oh, really? Okay, sorry. Can you repeat that for a third time? Because I'm not getting it.
Yeah. So I want to go over to the creature and try searching her to see if she has anything other than the trident.
Okay, yes. Go ahead.
So that's an investigation?
Yes, investigation. You take a look, and unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's much other than what she was grasping when she died, which was the trident.
Alright, I'll shrug and head back over to the dais.
When the creature was holding the trident, was it doing anything with it?
It didn't look like it to you. But you know that when she died, she had some type of illusory effect on her.
Okay. And this symbol here, is that the symbol that's actually there in the game too?
No.
Like, does it look like? Okay.
Is this Definitely the same room that I saw in the scry.
It's familiar to you, yes.
Oh yeah, what's the dead body? What happened to him? Is he still dead?
Is Tarvik still carrying it? I think.
I would have probably dropped it for the spell, but I could have picked him back up and still be carrying him back over here. Because I would have dropped him.
I have. Oh, okay. Does the clothing piece that I have match any clothing on the dead body?
It does not. No. This person's clothes is like a dark brown.
Yeah, I'll hold up my piece, and we're still looking for this, whatever owns this, and like scan the room and look around. Are there any other exits, or is it just like a dead end?
You take a look around.
I wonder.
You see the walls, and you seem like you feel like you're at a dead end. Yeah.
I wonder if there's another room like this somewhere, or
somewhere the others are being kept. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go looking for the
ritual.
others.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, Tarvik, I guess you have your hands free. Maybe we should, like, strap him to you? I don't know.
We can, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
We
Figure out a way,
bunch
like,
of rope.
I was about to say, I don't remember if I'm using my rope or if it's someone else's rope to attach to Cassandra.
I think I used my own rope, so you would have.
Okay, so I'll use my rope to kind of like tie him around me. I still have like a bunch of extra weight, but for the time being, that will probably work.
Before we leave, did anyone pick up the gem?
I did.
Okay.
I have the gem. I think Tarvik has a trident, and I have the gem, and you all have the
little stuff.
All right. So who's carrying the gem? Who's carrying the trident? And who's carrying all that stuff that Cassandra got?
Roland's carrying the gem.
I got the stuff.
Okay, Cassandra has the stuff.
And then I think
Tarvik has the trident.
Right, and then the body is behind Tarvik, tied behind Tarvik.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I added one dead body to my inventory.
Oh no.
Hope you remember what that means.
Well, it's gonna get real confusing in like 3 episodes where I'm like, why do I have so many dead bodies just in my inventory? Like,
oh gosh.
Tarvik's been having some midnight excursions. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we'll look. Should we tighten this, or I guess we know we've been here.
We didn't go down here, did we? We didn't yet.
No, we haven't.
Yeah. Okay.
Dead end.
Both of them?
Okay.
Tarvik, can you look at your Roll20 chat?
Oh, yep.
Do I notice Tarvik has stopped? Okay, he's gone. Okay.
Nice moving.
Actually, I don't know.
No, you keep moving.
Okay. I'll stop right here and grab the piton out of the wall. Thank you. going.
I'm gonna gesture down this way, kind of questioningly.
Okay.
Do we have any pythons here? I feel like we do. I feel like I remember us putting one up here.
Did we come from this direction?
Yeah, we did come from up and around.
We came from up, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
if we swim up here, I think there's a python somewhere, like up and around here, maybe.
Okay.
This way.
This is getting pretty far away from the ritual room.
It is.
Well, I don't know. Do we think we're going to find them, or do we want to try to get out before we run out of breath?
Well, if we're still like less than half an hour in, I feel like we should clear as much as we can.
Yeah.
Has it been less than half an hour?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're probably.
Oh wow, yeah.
You're probably nearing like 25 minutes. 20 to 25.
Wow, we are efficient. Let's keep going.
Did we lose Tarvik?
Oh, yeah. I guess
maybe. Hang on, I'm just not moving. There, I got it. We're good. Yeah. We are literally attached. I don't think you can lose me that easily.
Yeah. So you cut the rope.
This all still look very unfamiliar to us.
I haven't seen a python, so it all looks the same to me.
I wish we had put a python down where we first came in.
Yeah, I didn't
kind of
think. I
does,
was
I
thinking
think. Yeah.
too linearly then. I mean, in theory, eventually we'll find a python, and that will lead us in a direction, whether it's correct or not.
Uh-oh. Options.
We did. I think we.
Dead end.
No, we did not. This is just all unfamiliar.
Yeah. This is a giant map.
It is huge.
All right, let's pause. Let's think about this. There's got to be a way to do this. So before I looked for heavy traffic, I guess we don't have any way to. We already tried the scry.
I mean,
No
we
locate
could be like
operator.
trying to mark our path more clearly, like even that, like right now as we go, so in case we do like reloop on this. Kind of stop putting the pittance down, which maybe is not the smartest.
Right. Well, I was just trying to get us a way out, and not necessarily like, oh man, we've already looked here. So now we're like well past that point.
Here, I guess.
Kind of lost Rieta a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's a dead end.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Can I like swim down to the dead end and just poke my hand against it and make sure?
Yes, you touch it and you feel the moss. And as you do, it's very soft and a very soft, prickly sensation, almost like a silicone.
We haven't really touched the moss before this, have we?
I mean, I'm probably in combat. I mean, Tarvik like kicked off the walls and stuff, so.
Does the moss does it react to us at all when we touch it? Like when I brush it? Does it do anything?
It may get faintly, like a faint glow, but nothing else happens.
Well, I found a python.
Yay.
That means that we're going the right way now.
Oh, okay. We're
Do you want me
going
to?
outish?
Do I want to keep the python or not? I think we actually need to go